God likes to take weird times and weird things and teach us valuable lessons. Recently, as you know, circumstances have made it so that we can't go to our physical church buildings. And I think it's taught us or reminded us of a very valuable lesson that churches aren't buildings, they're people. See, a lot of times we had gotten to the point there where we were confusing the symbol with the reality. We were thinking the building was the church. We even call the building the church even if nobody's there. And we were confusing that symbol with the reality that it stands for, which is the people of God. Great lesson. One the Pharisees really could have learned. The religious leaders would have helped if they'd have known that way back when. Because when you go to the last week of Jesus' life, the day before the crucifixion, he's on trial for his life. And one of the most ironic verses in the Bible is John 18:28. And it says the Jewish leaders took Jesus from Caiaphas, and Caiaphas was the high priest. He was the religious leader of the day, but he didn't have the authority to crucify. So they took Jesus from the high priest, from a holy place, to the palace of the Roman governor, which was an unclean, unholy place. And now this is the amazing part. By now it was early morning, and to avoid ceremonial uncleanness, they did not enter the palace. Why? Because they wanted to be able to eat the Passover. What's the Passover a symbol of? Jesus. They were passionate about the symbol. They really wanted to fulfill the symbol, but they were missing the reality which was standing right there in front of them. And we have to watch, I have to watch. During this time is a really good time to examine things in our lives where we have taken symbols of faith and symbols of God and symbols of realities and elevated them above the reality. And we're more interested in the symbol than the reality. And are there any places in your life where you're more interested in the symbol than the reality? Are you more interested in going to a building than being with the people? Are you interested in anything in your life where you've let the symbol outflank and outrank the reality? If there is, this is a good time to examine it and get that back in the proper order. And that's today's Jumpstart.